everybody. Welcome to
When you wish upon a
podcast. I'm sorry, guys, if we look like we are
tired.
absolutely tired. We are. We didn't go to bed till 3 a.m. because we were sitting there wondering about the internet, wondering if it'll come back on. Because we found out late last night that the internet decided to go bye-bye for a while.
Yep. After my stream ended, the internet just decided to go hip.
Basically. But I guess there was an outage around our area, so we were up until then because we were wondering, because I was like, do I need to sit there and tell you guys I have to do the podcast back in time or another day till this gets fixed? But it fixed itself early this morning at 3 or around 3. Let's go with that this morning. But anyways, let's get some happiness. Hopefully there's some happy Disney news in today's world instead of the blah 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 of Disney.
No.
Well, the one thing is, the happy thing is, Descendants 3 came out last weekend. It premiered, and they did a nice special tribute to Cameron Boyce for being the Disney star he was.
Mm-hmm.
But the other thing is, people don't realize is Descendants 3 is the last of the trilogy. For all we know. So there's not going to be a Descendants 4. Everybody's hoping for a Descendants 4, but I think it's going to be very hard to do a Descendants 4. Because of, one, Cameron Boyce's character. How can you write off a character? And I think, too, is just everybody's so busy, nobody can, do it, I guess. That's what a lot of people are saying, like busy schedules and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, no Descendants 4, unless they're going to do like they're doing with High School Musical 4 now, that High School Musical 4 is possibly in the works right now. And that's been like 10 years ago, since High School Musical 3 came out in 2008. So, it's kind of like, okay, well, we're going to do another 10 years, too, for Descendants 4. So, they're saying it's not totally off the table, but it's still at this moment off the table for, reset.
Mm-hmm. I doubt it.
I think they would. I don't know if they push if they're doing it with High School Musical 4, I think they would push with Descendants 4.
Yes, but I doubt it would hit movie theaters.
Oh, no. I don't think which one are you talking about? High School Musical or Descendants?
Both.
High School Musical 4, I don't know. It did go to the theaters with High School Musical 3. It did go to theaters with High School Musical 3. I think it did pretty okay. I can't remember. I know I went and saw it. But I didn't, at that time, at that age, to sit there and be like, oh, blah, blah, blah,
Right. So, there's 2 stories that I found that were roughly under a day. Disney Star Wars lands open August in Florida with little shade, and the fans have tons of questions. So it's pretty much just gonna be there.
No, it's been worked on. I've seen it. I think I even saw when I was there in 2017. They had stuff blocked off.
That's fine. And then Disney declares Hollywood futures. The big named movies are going to theaters. Anything else is going into their streaming service.
So, what they thought deemed worthy of being
a movie worthy, yeah, it goes to the theaters, and then whatever doesn't.
They think, oh, but it's still good. But it's
yeah, it's still good. Theater. Yeah, but it's not going to bank us, possible millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's literally what Bob Iger's thinking is if it's not a big brand name that might hit the movie theater.
You know what I would think would be funny is if they have a big. No, I think it would be funny if he has a big movie that comes out on streaming and he's going to kick himself in the butt because he's like.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
It's that was better than your movie theater. I don't know what I'm going to say. Star Wars. I know Star Wars is big, but let's say it'd be funny if there was we say Lady and the Tramp. It's coming out in November, okay? Mm-hmm. And then that one does a lot better. The live action Lady and the Tramp does better than Frozen 2 that comes out the same month. Mm-hmm. That would be the funny thing. It'd be see, you should just bring everything to the theater. But I would say also too, what I would think is okay, bring it to the theater, but if it doesn't do well, kick it out of the theater like everybody else does, but go straight to the streaming service instead of waiting, months until it gets on DVD. You know what I'm saying? Like some people do.
Yep.
So I'm kind of thinking they maybe should do it that way instead. Like on certain movies, anyways, you know? But I don't know. I'm not Bob Iger, obviously. Actually, I think I'd be a better Disney CEO than Bob Iger is. Bob Iger doesn't know what the heck he's doing half the time, it feels like.
Speaking of funny movies and announcements, Disney's announcements. Disney's announcement of a certain 1990 film series.
Which one is that?
Home Alone.
Well, it wasn't a series. It was.
Actually it was up to 3 with Macaulay Culkin.
No, 2.
Sorry, it was up to 2 with Macaulay
So
Culkin,
it wasn't
but it
really...
expanded to like Home Alone 5, I believe.
I think so, but I don't count 3 past 2. I don't count them as Home Alone movies because I'm sorry, you could have done more with the Home Alone with Macaulay Culkin before he got old enough. You know what I'm saying?
Understand.
So I'm just like, I don't count the other ones as Home Alone movies. They're just wannabes, basically.
Speaking of, though, since Disney said that it was going to do a reboot of the 1990 original, Macaulay Culkin leaped in on the opportunity to share his hilarious response to Disney's news.
What is he going to be the father in this one? So they can at least still have him as the father?
No, so he jokingly tweeted out, Culkin, who turned 39 on August, who will turn 39 on August 26th.
Gosh. He's 9 years older than me?
Mm-hmm.
So he was, wow.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much took a picture of himself and said, this is what an updated Home Alone would actually look like. And it's a picture of him on a laptop in a tight-ass shirt with a fucking weird sweatband on his head and shorts and like a... You gotta see it.
Like that. Oh, this is what the before and then now.
Yeah.
Basically.
And someone actually suggested your idea because John Hurd, who played the patriarch dad, Peter McAllister, in the first 2 movies, died in 2017. So other people have tweeted out that Kevin McAllister should be the dad himself.
And then have a kid that's like him.
Yeah.
I think that would be a good one.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Have a reboot series, or reboot movie. Yeah, where he's the dad.
See,
and
now
he leaves his son in the Home Alone, and
they do the kind of the same.
Yeah, and there's like an updated Sticky Bandits.
Right, or something. Yeah, I think I could get it behind it if Macaulay Culkin becomes the father of the series, of the movie. If they get him to get him on that, I would actually make the effort to actually watch it.
Right.
Either on if it comes on the Disney Plus or theaters, I will make that effort to watch it. And maybe if it comes on the Disney streaming service, if we can find a safe way to watch together, guys, we could do like premiere movies. I think that would be a cool idea for this channel.
Yes.
Do like on my weeks off, we do a premiere of a movie if it of a certain movie. Like I'm thinking if we can get it and find a nice watch together site ? Right?
There's plenty of sites.
If we can find one that we feel comfortable using and it's not going to hit us hard about anything,
yes,
we might do that because I'm planning on really want to watch when Disney Plus does come out in November. We do a premiere screening of Lady and the Tramp live action that is premiering on Disney Plus. So I'm thinking about doing that. Hey, Yuki. I like Home Alone, but I try not to watch it during off seasons to me. Like, it's a Christmas movie. It's all based around Christmas time. So, I try to watch him more during December, and that's it. I don't watch him outside of December. Or after Thanksgiving in November. So, like, the day after Thanksgiving, that's when I'm like, oh, I'm in the Christmas spirit. I'm not like everybody else that likes to get in Christmas spirit at October 31st. Or before that. I'm more like Christmas starts after Thanksgiving, and that's when Christmas starts. Don't tell me any different.
Okay, so Disney sets a high bar with new $12.99 streaming bundle for Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus.
Which we are going to probably get. Probably bundle it with.
I mean, $13 a month
I mean, we pay like what, $6 right now for Hulu itself.
Yeah.
I mean, I will add it to our, Hulu bundle.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why pay it separate when you could pay it together?
Okay, so even though, and this is gonna sound hilarious, even though Galaxy's Edge is going to Disneyland,
It's already at Disneyland.
well, yes, but
Because it was that's where it premiered.
so
first.
even though it's at Disney World right now,
well, it just opened at Disney World. It just did.
apparently Disney World is receiving low-end numbers. That's why they pushed for the summer to be so extravagantly cheap. It's because Disney's reported that they're receiving lower numbers in attendance than any other year prior.
Well, because I think it has to do with probably, and we're not trying to get political, but it could be doing with what our financial is in America. Probably, stuff like that. Maybe it's because you guys, probably what they should have done, I'm going to sit there and tell them, they probably should have opened both Galaxy Edges at the same time. Not because now everybody's all like, have to do there. We went to the Disneyland one back in May. So everybody's all like, well, it's going to be about the same thing that's in Disney World, So why wouldn't we go there,
Yeah, he's saying that the Galaxy's Edge is getting low attendance numbers, and Disney altogether is getting lower attendance numbers, and it's possibly because of Galaxy's Edge.
Because probably a lot of people, there is the Star Wars fandom. There is. I'm not going to say it's not there, but once...
Oh, that's bullshit. I'm sorry, I'm reading this because he's like, at the same time than that, there was going to be a fluctuation in prices. It's getting more expensive to stay in Anaheim. So in addition to that, we raised our prices and we brought the daily price up. It's not gotten that expensive to live and stay in Anaheim. It's not.
Well, but that's the thing.
You just decided to raise your... I mean, do you know how much ticket prices are right now?
Oh, they're expensive. I know.
Yeah.
Trust me. I was trying to look for us. That's like, and I was like, we're spending about $3,000 just to go on one trip for 4 days, maybe a week.
Yeah.
I'm just I'm appalled on it. It's like Disney. Come on.
Oh, but it's so expensive to stay at Anaheim.
Excuse me. You are a multi-billion fucking company. I'm
right?
sorry.
Oh, it's so expensive to stay in one spot for over fucking 50, 60 years.
Well, about 60, I want to say, because it did open in the 1950s, I think.
Yeah. He's pretty much pulling a scar, just like, oh no.
But that's what I'm trying to say. It's yeah, you guys have broken record low numbers, but a lot of people are not... Yeah, Danita.
Yeah,
that's Bob Iger for you, and I'm really ready for him to step down as CEO and somebody else takes over. Or that I'm ready for Abigail Disney for one to be like, okay, fuck this. I'm coming back to my family's company. You guys go F yourselves.
I think it's hilarious because it's gives himself $66 million pay cut. Oh, it's getting so rich or expensive to live in Anaheim, California.
I mean, seriously, technically Disney does not need to raise anything because people will still go. And on top of that, how much are you making in the movies? Both Aladdin and Lion King made over $1 billion in the box office when they're in in theaters. So where is your you're not making money situation? That's what I'm trying to say.
That's the part I'm getting at is they're making money.
They are making money. They don't have, and that's what I'm thinking about Disney's Disney. You could be yes, be kind of expensive. Yes, I get it.
No,
but don't be overly doing it.
Well, no.
Where it's to the point where us, the consumers,
it gets back to one thing and one thing particular. So it's becoming a second renaissance because of one thing. Iger wants more money.
Well, he needs to.
I mean,
I don't know if you
do you really need a $66 million raise?
Do you?
No.
Does anybody really need a $66 million
I mean,
raise?
unless you're living in a fucking $50 million house.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Who in their right mind has that much money to spend? Like, really?
You kidding me?
Dude, I would be buying freaking America for that amount of money.
No, but I'm
God
saying,
damn.
like, dude, do you see what Bill Gates and his wife do? Okay, so Bill
No,
Gates...
I know. I wasn't like giving you to look like I don't know, but I do. They did that with the DVDs, which caused all DVDs to skyrocket in price when they were at $12.99 new. All of a sudden, prices jumped to $25.99 because of them, for the most part. Yeah. Well, $25.99 is, well, I don't know. It might depend on area, but $25.99 might sound like more like the Blu-ray. I said like the Blu-ray disc, because that's what's usually they're about, and it's like $20 just for a regular DVD. Yeah. See, and that's what I'm just like, Disney, you're fine. You don't need to be quit making, and Bob Iger, dude, you don't need that much money. I mean, if I ever had $66 million, I would not know what the hell to spend it on. Because I can tell you to pay all my bills, yes, but I would still have a lot left over. Oh, buy a new car. Still have money left over. Buy a house. Still have money left over.
Well, then again, this house is like 20 grand to just drop down and we'd still be in the millions.
But no, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I could buy a house, like any house, we'll just say that. You still have money left over.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if we went and bought the biggest house here in our city, we could be, we still probably have money left over.
Oh, yeah.
That's just the problem. It's like, what are you using it for? And I can still have money left over after a vacation or two, maybe 2 vacations,
More than 2 vacations.
But like I'm just throwing out, random stuff, but still have money left over.
No,
so
if we did it correctly, we could have multiple vacations.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I quit my job. Good gosh.
Hey, Tan.
Hey, Tanman.
Oh, hey, Tan, man.
But, that's just something I just don't get. It's like,
yeah,
why?
You really don't need 66. And again, when I was trying to say, like, do you know the whole Bill Gates and his wife? I think it's Melinda?
I don't know what his wife said. No offense, I don't pay attention to.
None taken.
That Bill Gates stuff.
So for those who don't know, Bill Gates makes millions upon millions every day.
Well, because he has one of the best.
Yeah, because he has one of the biggest companies there is. But 90% of his proceeds that he makes, any profit that he makes, again for those who don't know, he only pays enough for him, his wife, and whatever they need for the year. So after, like, say $20 million, or $30 million, or let's give it a good number, $120 million. So if they make $120 million in a year, they only need enough to take care of the house, live for the year, and any other little expenses they need. So they actually budget out a yearly...
Basically a budget.
Yeah, they budget out a yearly income. So let's say they take about $10 million. That's their yearly income. That includes everything, including, like, vacations, etc., etc., etc. That's just them. The other $110 million goes towards their charities that they have that literally support those who need it.
Right, which I would do the same thing. Like, if that was the case, like I say, if we own Disney, we'll just say that when we became the CEO of Disney, I would probably, for one. Oh yes, 2 years. Thank the freaking Lord. He better retire, not add another how many years they do over there, CEO, because I'm done with him. He needs to go.
Yeah.
Bye, Iger. You're ruining my Disney. But also, it's just like, yeah, I would do the same thing. I would do that, like, okay, set the money aside for one, I'd probably get rid of whatever Bob Iger did about the money thing and probably, like, minus it a little bit.
Yeah.
And then get enough to live off of and give away to certain charities. I would do the same thing as Bill Gates would do. Because I think it's more worth it than sit there and, like, keep it and be a selfish prick.
Well, I mean, again, because it's like...
That shows, like, hey...
Well, think about it this way. Again, Bill Gates came from humble beginnings. He was broke back in the day.
But to me, it seems like Bob Iger is it. He
yeah,
seems like he was a rich, spoon-fed person.
Yeah, it clearly it also clearly shows, I guess, between those who grew up greedy and, yeah, those who were born from a silver spoon. or I mean, and those who were just grew up poor. Because again, Bill Gates literally grew up poor, and then hey, working underneath um, other people to finally build up his own computer company from scratch.
Right.
And then that computer company became a gaming company as well. It's like, okay, you grew up from humble beginnings. You've been a hard worker, so you know what it's like to have to actually do the work and expect the pay because of your work and your actions.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, you don't get greedy, you don't get selfish, you don't think, oh, I could just spend this all on me. No, you're thinking about everybody else because, hey, maybe certain people don't have the opportunity to live the same lavish lifestyle you do, or they're struggling too, but they don't have a handout, or they don't have whatever. And you're just like, here's a chance. Go make a future for yourself.
Right.
Genius. You're a fucking genius.
Welcome back, Yuki.
Yeah,
Bill also invests in his people that work for him. He has scholarship and grant programs for anyone in the company to advance their careers, which is good. That's
exactly
what I'm saying. That tells you who certain people are, is when they can give back to their community of some sort.
Give back to the world that gave to them, basically.
Right. Basically. But like I said, I'm just like done with Bob Iger as a person.
Yeah, because Bob Iger just seems like, oh hey, I earned $66 million.
Go fuck you.
What are you gonna spend it on? Cocaine and hookers on a yacht.
I doubt it, but
no, but I mean, come on, dude. What are you really spending $66 fucking million on?
That's what I would like to know. He needs to get out there and say, why do you need this much money? What's going on? Does somebody need this like miraculous surgery that takes $66 million? Or do you need something to kill yourself? I don't know, but the thing is, I'm surprised, other Disney people are like allowing it. That's my problem. Because there's people that do decide too, just as much. It's like a democracy at Disney. And kind of.
Yes and no.
Kind of. I'm saying because they do have a board where they decide what's what too. I think they do, but I don't think they have the same system as we do in America, like the American, judicial system, whatever system. Yeah.
Well, it's pretty much like whatever the CEO says is final.
Right. Not like how it is here. It's like, oh,
yeah. Even though there's back. Like a president, there's still someone higher than the president. That's the the two respective houses.
Yeah, they're still ahead of the president of any sort. Like the
House regardless of how many times the president vetoes.
But if it goes
both the House of Representatives and the what's the other one? I can't remember.
Senate.
Then in the Senate, if they work together, they can easily dethrone the president. They're a higher power.
Not just that, they can make the same law that they were trying to pass go through again, and it goes through again. And if it's still like that,
if it's constantly vetoed, then they got it.
No. How it goes? It's like if president vetoes a thing, it goes back to I think the House. They sit there and look and see what they have to do. They do another vote for the House. If it passes the House again, and it goes right back to the Senate and does the pass again, then it becomes law without the president having to sign for it. Because it can do that. That's how it works.
Right.
Like the president has some power, but not all power. In some ways, with certain lawmaking and stuff like that.
Right.
But anyways, some happy news for you.
I know. Something Nightmare Before Christmas related at Tarjay.
No, not that.
Oh, the other one. So, for those who are unaware, a couple episodes back, I literally said in a mic, and I will repeat myself, you know what I like to see?
Oh, wait, be careful.
A Great Mouse Detective reboot.
And guess what? His prayers have been answered. They are in the process of making
A Great Mouse Detective
live.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, live. Not really live.
Well, it's CGI.
No, it's not. No, they didn't say it could be CGI. I have a feeling it's going to be CGI.
The moment they say live action is the moment you know it's CGI.
Well, but they're saying animated. Because they're saying, the mouses are going to be animated. So, yes, it's in the process of thinking. It has not came out with dates or casting or nothing. But they did So we might hear more. I'm gonna sit there and tell you guys we might hear more of it here in a couple of weeks during D23 with the movies that are coming out the next 2 years. So keep your ears and eyes peeled. Someone at Disney is spying on you guys, right? Or not? They're listening to our podcast.
Yeah, right.
Cause I just found that out this week and I looked at it. But so far they're saying the mouse part, all the mouses are going to be like the CGI animated, what they said.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of it is all going to be live. So people, if there's people around or whatever, that's all going to be live.
Makes sense.
So
I'm
kind of excited.
So if that's the case, Disney, if you're actually listening and watching,
Please make that RPG game we were discussing last episode.
Look at episode 18. Listen to that podcast. But so there is talks about it. I'm hoping we'll hear more about it, or it be on the list, I should say, during the D23 movies that are coming out the next few years.
right?
So I'm hoping that's on there. That makes it more confirmed.
Hopefully.
So, but I really, really, really excited to see that one because that's an underrated movie that a lot of people don't know about.
No, they really don't.
They barely even play it on
People
TV.
like you and me and probably Nadina and a small group of others know Basil of Baker Street, but a lot of other people's like, what the fuck is the Great Mouse Detective?
Right. Well, and that's the same with, and I'm if they're gonna start doing the Great Mouse Detective, then Oliver Company should be followed in suit.
Oliver and Company.
Because that was like,
The Rescuers Down Under.
I think that's.
I would honestly
think the
like
reason
to.
why I think what they should have started out if they're gonna do like the mouse, like more of the animated one besides Lion King. It's Lion King. But if they were gonna do like with the other ones with the people, they should probably done Rescuers first because it does have human contact too with the animals.
Good morning, Robbie.
Good morning.
But yeah, they should
Instead
have
of just
opted
going straight to the
Great Mouse Detective.
because that's all mice. It's like there's no really human
Well,
connection.
maybe there's Pixar animation studios backing it up.
It didn't say anything about Pixar. It just said it was just Disney. I mean, just Disney itself.
No, I know, but
because
I
a lot of
mean-
times
I
it would
mean-
say because Pixar really has 2 movies that are coming out pretty soon.
No, I
So,
understand, but
I
at the
don't
same
know.
time they were pumping out movies. They were also, all of Kingdom Hearts 3 is based off of what Pixar's done.
But
All of Kingdom, think about it that way. All of Kingdom Hearts 3 is literally made from Pixar Animation Studios.
yeah. But like I said,
So,
but right now
that's why you notice the entire shift from the updated games to like now.
But that's what I was saying. But I don't think so because Pixar has 2 movies coming out pretty soon.
It's still possible.
Have you seen Descendants? Yes, I have seen Descendants 3. I watched it. It was nice to watch it at work with little interruptions. I miss Mr. Frog. They only did a few movies with him, and he was so much fun. Oh, that must have been a really old cartoon. I had to think about it there for a quick second. Are you talking about Mr. Toad instead of Mr. Frog? Because that's the character I'm thinking, because there's no Mr. Frog, but I think you're talking about Mr. Toad. Nadina, I think that's who you are referring to, because I'm looking at you like, wait, who is Mr. Frog? And I'm like, wait, I think it's Mr. Toad.
Anyways.
Because I know Mr. Toad too.
Yes, Mr. Toad. Okay.
Okay, I was like, I don't think there is a Mr. Frog, but there is a Mr. Toad. But so. But also too, guys, if you want to redecorate your kitchen, Target is doing.
Not Target. It's Target.
It's Target.
It's Target.
Well, to you it's Target, but it's Target for everybody else in the world. But Target is actually having a line of Nightmare Before Christmas kitchen stuff. So if you guys are in the mood to redecorate your kitchen to be Nightmare Before Christmas, here's your chance now. I don't know if it's out now, but it's getting close to it, so I'm either thinking about next month in September or October, but they will have line of kitchenware stuff for Nightmare Before Christmas selling at Target only. I get mixed up because there was a book called Frog and Toad. Ah, I get it, Nadina. So, for all you Nightmare Before Christmas fans, or just people who just want to redecorate your kitchen to a Disney theme and Nightmare Before Christmas is one of those things you think of, there you go. What?
Ooh.
Oh, and there is actually going to be a Little Mermaid live, by the way.
That's what I was just reading.
Yes, there is.
So the Wonderful World of Disney presents The Little Mermaid live.
Okay.
Coming to ABC this fall.
Okay, but not to get confused, guys, it's not the live action movie that's being produced.
No.
This is totally different. This is kind of like this Little Mermaid live is more like this. Probably what they're going to do is do the live version. Like they're going to do a movie live of the Broadway play.
They are doing both. So it says here, the 30th anniversary of The Little Mermaid will be celebrated on a small screen this fall as The Wonderful World of Disney and ABC present a live musical production that will utilize both the 1989 animated classic and the Broadway musical and combine them with a live cast.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's kind of like that.
I can't pronounce this person's name. I think it's Alul.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Alui?
no. Okay, listen to me.
Yeah.
The girl that is playing Ariel is the voice of Moana. That's where she's from. So whoever you do the voice of Moana is playing Ariel in this version of
the woman who voiced Moana, is doing Ariel. Academy Award winner and R&B artist, actor, and producer Queen Latifah will play Ursula.
See, no, I would have thought she would. If we're going in the direction with Little Mermaid,
that I like.
But that's what I say. What if they put her in the actual movie?
Yes, even better. Actual Jamaican reggae music artist and actor Shaggy will be Sebastian.
No, that might be interesting.
Because he's actually 100% Jamaican grown.
Yes, Yuki Moana, the girl that voiced Moana in the 2016 movie is going to play Ariel in this live action. But it's not the actual movie that we've all been, hearing about. This is just a little like a play that they're doing live.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes. And then last but not least.
I love Shaggy. Yes, I read this. Because, I mean, it'd be hard to say her name. She is Hawaiian, by the way. The girl that...
So, this will air Tuesday, November 5th at 8.
Oh, look, our presidential day.
At 8 Eastern Standard Time. So, for those who don't know, this will be...
November 5th?
At 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard, 5 p.m. Pacific. You will be off.
No.
You'll be working?
Yes.
That sucks for you.
And I was going to do something special with that, too.
You're going to miss out.
Oh, no, I probably won't. I'll make sure to watch it at work. It just sucks. Because I work on my birthday, so I went off on my birthday.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Because I'm off on Halloween, and it's that,
It's that week after. Yeah, it's that.
Week after Halloween. That's disappointing. God damn it,
Well,
Disney.
which one's more important than Halloween or Disney?
God. At this rate, who knows? I don't know. It depends if I can get anybody, you know.
Yeah, if you could get anybody you know.
Yeah, if they want to work.
I mean, that's extra holiday pay.
Not really.
Halloween isn't?
Mm-mm. Halloween's not a holiday pay.
And then this one is an interesting one. Now.
But hold on before we go in there. But I am excited for this little live musical thing for TV, Little Mermaid. I kind of want to see this. I would almost want to say, why don't they hire Queen Latifah as being Ursula if she's already doing the live, Why couldn't she be Ursula? I would think she would be a good Ursula, too. I forget about her. Because she's not in the limelight as much, in the light.
Mm-hmm.
Like, unless you hear here and there. But if she does good with this one, I hope they would sign her and be like, hey, you want to play the Ursula in the actual movie?
Now...
If they haven't got anybody, I haven't heard anything yet.
Now, this is a story that I feel bad for, but I don't think it's necessarily the company's fault.
Who drew the Disney characters? Dan did.
Yes.
Dan drew all.
I drew all of them.
Yes. Sorry, I saw the question, but I didn't understand.
Yeah, I literally went online, looked at them on my phone, and then drew them in chalk, step by step. So there was a few times where they looked not like them, so I had to go back and redo them.
Yeah.
So what you see now are the best quality of me drawing them out. And I gotta say, I love how they turned out.
Yeah. They turned out awesome.
Yes.
Last she wrote, I know she was doing was playing a character on the show Star, and that was on Fox. Yeah, that's the same one I know. But that's what I'm saying. But she's not in in the big limelight of movies
dude.
and stuff.
I used to draw stick figures back when I was younger, and it went from that to that. It just takes years of practice.
Yeah.
Just constantly looking back at your art and saying, "Is this my best? No. What can I add to it then?"
Right.
Anyways, so there's an interesting story I have for you,
Okay.
and I want to see if you're, because I don't think this story is in the right. I feel bad for the old lady, yes, but I don't think the person or company she's suing. She's suing Disney for someone else's actions. Technically, this is what it sounds like. So, a New York woman is suing Disney in Orange Circuit Corp related to injuries that she suffered in 2015 aboard a Disney World bus when another guest's motorized scooter tipped and knocked her over.
Okay.
Emily Rose, now 70, boarded a crowded Disney bus back to Disney's beach resort after visiting the Magic Kingdom. Rose was standing when a sharp turn caused a woman sitting on the scooter in the same bus to tip over, knocking her down. According to the lawsuit, Rose has suffered problems with her knees and back ever since. According to her attorney, Maxine Noel, Rose has had a rough go, adding that she had to have tons and tons of physical therapy. Rose is only seeking $15,000 in damages, not more or less towards her. It's more or less towards the physical therapy charges. Only pay him off, alleging that the bus driver did not secure the scooter properly and that Disney failed to properly train bus drivers on these procedures, which I think is a load of crap.
Yes, it is a load of crap. Okay, when was this? 2015?
Yes, it's been 4 years. Number one.
Excuse me. Okay, they do have a policy on that, and no one should have been on that scooter anyway. So I don't know. I think maybe she might confuse somebody was on the scooter or somebody was trying to stop it, because when they secure a scooter like that, they don't have people ride on it. They have to go into a seat.
Right.
Like they're supposed to transfer. That's the policy. So
Right.
I'm thinking she got confused that somebody was on it like that. I can understand, maybe not the secure strains, but...
Or how about this? Maybe she did it because, I've never been on a Disney bus, but I've been on buses.
But I've been on a Disney bus, and I'm telling you from experience.
So is it as standard as a regular bus? Is it as standard as a regular bus? Like, do they have the side, the front seats they can lift up?
Yes.
And they can easily be put there
Yes.
for wheelchair accessibility.
They have
scooters,
certain chairs,
etc.
like they have certain buses that do, I think they all do it, but I think there's some certain ones that are just depending on. Yes, they do.
No. So then she could have easily sat in the back, where they also have rails. Because again,
they have rails all over the bus,
Yes.
like up here. You
Yes.
got everywhere.
So
people
then
can
she
stand.
could have easily stepped out of the way of the scooter.
More or less. I don't care if you're 70 years old. I know you could at least step out away.
So you could easily step away.
You could actually.
You could have had common sense. That's what it really goes down to. After that, then it's common sense.
Right. More or less, that's what it is.
And you're suing Disney because you commonly didn't sense that it was a good idea.
And Adina's like, my question is, did she start the lawsuit when it happened? I don't think so. No. I don't think it came to light till now.
Yeah, it didn't come to light until just now.
Because some people wait and think, oh, hey, let's sue because I can. Yeah, and that's what I'm getting kind of irritated with. I think, certain lawsuits, if they happen...
what's the excuse? Oh, after 4 years of physical therapy, she could finally walk and get herself to Disney? No, that's bullshit. I've seen more disabled people than you at your age who are in wheelchairs. And they have have perfectly legitimate reasons for suing Disney. Like, hey, there was one person who was in their 60s, and for some reason, I guess one of the ride inspectors had a bad day or a slip up or something, because they failed to properly lock the person in the seat correctly, and they fell out of the ride and damaged their legs.
Right.
So they had a proper reason and right to sue Disney.
Right.
Because that almost costed them their lives, and all they got out of it was broken legs.
Right. But the thing
But
is,
in this case, this is a mark of stupidity. This is, hey,
it's like another one.
I
Like
could
the one
have,
with the lady
yeah, I
with the
know,
bird.
I know what if I got on a regular bus in the city,
You know,
I should know the same bus aspects at a Disney place. But because it's Disney, oh hey, money, money, money,
it's
money.
like, to me, it seems like it's the same lawsuit as somebody with the freaking bird thing.
Well, yeah,
It's
no,
like-
it's a cash grab.
Yeah.
Every time they hear Disney, they just think money. Oh, it shouldn't, me suing them for X amount of dollars shouldn't be that much.
I mean, there is a statute of limitations on certain things, and I think 5 years is for neglect.
Yeah.
Well, I think it should be like if it's even more than a year, come on, guys. There's no need to sit there and be like out of like this. How many?
Well, no, I can understand. If you didn't claim it within a year,
Mm-hmm.
then yeah, that case gets dropped. Now, if you claimed it, but because of Disney's lawyers and other things, it's going to take more time,
Right.
then I get that aspect.
That makes sense. But if it's not, and it's just you come out of nowhere, like, oh,
Yeah,
after 4 years,
if it's like
something.
me and you went to Disney and something happened at Disney, and I just sat there and I fucking waited until like, I don't know, 2022. And all of a sudden an idea just popped in my head and said, oh, I remembered this incident, let's sue Disney. No,
Right.
no.
Because it happened at Disney.
Yeah, no. That's stupid.
No.
If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right then, right there. If it happened.
Well,
to
more or
me.
less, you would complain at that moment, be like, hey, blah, blah, blah. Actually, I would probably complain first before I start suing Disney, you know? Be like, hey, this happened. Can I get some compensation for it? You know? If you gave me like a free fast pass and something else or a free day, great, thanks. You know? Or
Yeah.
free night.
But if
at
I
the-
got legitimately hurt at Disney, yeah, I'd rather have compensation
Yeah.
from being at Disney than
Sit there and try to sue them, you know?
yeah, than to sit there and actually try to sue them.
Right. It's just, yeah.
Like if something happened to where okay, they injured me or they injured my foot or something.
Right.
And I'm like, "Oh, hey, I can still walk on it. It hurts. It sucks, but it hurts." Like this happened on your property, and then all of a sudden, like, "Oh, hey, here, free hotel accommodations. Oh, hey, here, free Disney fucking passes." Or, "Oh, hey, here, your trip
My
is."
favorite lawsuit was when a lady got mad at her boyfriend at McDonald's and she threw her drink in his face, then turned to leave and slipped in the soda and she threw at him. She actually won the case. That kind of reminds me of that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's McDonald's fault. You stupidly threw your drink at your man.
Right.
Dumb bitch.
But that kind of saying, people need to quit doing this with Disney. It's like you're not going to get too far. Like, yeah, you might
No.
get the money, whoop-de-doo, but I don't think it's like, to me, it's like if I got hurt at Disney on that day, I would say, hey, I got hurt, blah, blah, blah. And they said, they're saying, oh, well, let me give you a free night at the a hotel resort, or let me give you a free dinner, or fast pass. I would be fine with it, depending on how serious the injury is.
Mhm.
You know, if it's like,
Oh, I scraped.
just
Yeah, I fell and I scraped my elbow because of,
you gave me a fast pass for that, fine, I'd be happy. Like, thanks
But
for
I
the
mean,
free
I
night.
wouldn't even think about that because it's like, okay, you slipped, you fell. It's common.
Yeah,
You could do the same thing in the fucking winter. Who are you gonna sue? Mother Nature?
right. I mean, like,
But no, if it was
like
something that was actually Disney's fault, like say
I didn't get proper.
say a cast member dressed up in a Mickey suit, unknowingly just threw his hands up in the air to run and go and hug at someone and didn't notice that they were right next to you and you got bitch slapped by a giant Mickey hand and all of a sudden you got a nosebleed. Okay, compensation.
Yeah, because it's like, yeah.
Because
part
then
of-
it's actually Disney's fault.
But you gotta realize too, it's not that bad either because they can't see out of those.
No, it's-
those
it-
cups.
but,
Because like
yeah,
I
but
said,
I mean-
their window's like right where you see the
Yeah,
mouth is.
I
That's
know.
their window.
Oh, I know.
They can't see what's over here or over here. And I
Yeah.
hate when those people get all butthurt about like, but you didn't see me. It's like, well, if you're not in front of you, if you're not in front of it, they're not going to see you over here or back here. There's no like, it's one way look. Like I can only see is you.
Yep.
I don't see who's on my right or my left. You have to be in front of my face. So, I tripped at Disney on the rails and an employee was right there and was like, are you okay? No, I need to get the medics. I was perfectly fine though, laugh out loud. Yeah, right, see? That's like your common sense of like, not paying attention that there's
Well,
a
no, but
rail
I mean-
there, and you kind of.
Well, I mean,
but
trip just
Everybody does.
everybody trips on their own feet.
Well, and no, there's the rails because they have like these train things, and and they're like wide enough where you can actually get your foot in, you can sprain your ankle or twist it or something. I've done that a few times. Yes, it is because it's part of their thing. But that's like more common sense that you guys weren't really that would be like me saying I wasn't paying attention where I was walking. Because most of us would know that they're there. They're pretty, So, I mean, these people with the lawsuits just need to just calm down. Get off your...
I love how you tried to switch over from swearing to family friendly on that aspect.
But I'm just saying, people...
Oh, come on, you haven't said it. Say it.
What?
I knew you were going to say it. I knew you were going to say people who are doing the Disney lawsuits should just go fuck off.
Now I say need to calm the F down.
Yeah, see how you're going family friendly again. Be realistic with it.
I did.
Okay.
I was watching. I still trip. Right. I mean, still, you can still be watching and still trip too. I mean, it's not just like out of, not actually, not paying attention. But it can get to you, like, even though if you do pay attention, it does. Because you're still trying to get out of the way of other people. Because some people are just so freaking like, I have to get to this ride, like, right now.
Anyways.
Like, this is the top ride. No,
There
guys.
is one more topic before we go. And that is, there is a new Mulan trailer that just came out.
We didn't watch it, by the way.
Yeah, there's a new Mulan trailer that just came out. We haven't watched it. We don't have any opinions on it as of right now, but we'll let you guys know next week or something.
Or I'll post it in my Discord.
Yeah, or we'll post it in the Discord, or if you guys want to, we could try to do a live reaction right now.
I don't know if you can get it up there or not.
Actually, we can. It's just going to take a little bit of engineering, but I can teach you how to do it.
Oh. Yeah.
So what you would want to do is minimize...
I don't want to because I have this thing on my computer that's really making me mad. It pops up with these things that I did something and I added. And it keeps popping up and then you hear the bling, bling. That's why I turn off the desktop thing.
I'm talking about, you see how it's YouTube in the back?
Yeah?
All you got to do is just turn your screen and add an extra mini screen on the bottom with a window capture or a display capture, and then we watch
You
it.
do it. I don't care. I'm saying there's this thing on the internet that keeps popping up these ads. I'm thinking I have to reboot my whole computer up.
Hello, everybody. My name's Dan. Give me a second.
I have to reboot my whole computer again. Like I have to restart the whole thing.
Give me a second, boys and girls. I'm gonna show her how magic happens. So, Mulan trailer. Okay, what's the most recent one today?
Either yesterday, it has to be.
This one? No, that's 1 month ago. 3 weeks ago.
I had it on Facebook. That's where it was.
Probably why.
If you see one, it's closer like to our time.
1 month ago, 6 months ago. 1 month ago. 1 month ago. 1 month ago.
But I don't know. I think maybe that one was like. It seemed like it was different because I kind of started watching it and then it just.
Yeah, they haven't posted it up on the YouTube address yet. That's okay. Nope, I guess we won't be able to try it this time.
Close upstream.
I know,
At
right?
least we can't see his pores. That would be weird.
Hold on.
Who really wants to see your pores? Not really nobody.
There you go. Just to freak Nadina out.
Yeah. I saw it on Facebook. That's where I saw it on. So I don't know if it came to the YouTube or not. Or it could be something that's still the same, but just like whatever. So. Oh my god.
Just so I could freak Nadina out a little bit. There you go. Well, I guess outside of that, is there anything else you would like to talk about?
I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, and this is an FYI, guys. No podcast next week.
No, for those who do not know, yes, we will be out
We'll be going out of town on next Thursday.
between the 15th through the 18th, August 15th
But
through the
expect
18th.
maybe a random live, whatever, like vlog, whatever, of us being on vacation, but it's not going to be guaranteed.
Yeah.
We might pop in and be like, hey, what's up? So just next week, no podcast. But the week after, the podcast will be moved to Friday and Saturday. We're having a 2-day podcast because that's when D23 is.
Yes,
So it's not going to be on Thursday like it's normal. It's going to be a 2-day event because I know Saturday is the day we're going to try to live stream and watch what movies are coming out in the next, I think, I do about 2 years.
No, that's Friday.
No, that was Saturday. You told me Saturday.
Oh.
Friday was some. I think we were gonna watch the Disney Plus thing that was on Friday.
Oh yeah, right. The Friday thing announces everything that we would need to see on Disney Plus, etc.
Yeah. So Friday we're gonna be watching about the Disney Plus and see what our thoughts and feels are, and then we'll go on Saturday, which I think it's gonna be an early one actually. I think it's like 10 a.m. our time or something like that.
Yeah, roughly. No, it's.
Oh no, noon. Noon.
No.
It's noon our time.
No,
yeah,
it's noon. It's
'cause
noon
it
our
was 10,
time.
It was 10 their time, noon
Yeah,
our time.
yes.
So at noon on Saturday, we are going to live watch.
Should you get Aladdin when it comes out? The new one? Yes.
Yes, please get that. That was a very, very awesome live action movie.
I mean, in all honesty, and I'm really critical. I'm more critical about Disney remakes than she is. She tries to see, because I know you try to see both the good and the bad in the Disney.
Mm-hmm.
I just see it like as a 1-to-1 comparison. I'll watch the movie free form, completely, new canvas, but afterwards I compare notes. I would honestly say this new Aladdin remake gets a 9 out of 10 from me. She says it's a full 10 out of 10. I still think there are some bits and pieces. It's just like The Lion King. I give The Lion King the same. I give it a 9 out of 10 just because I think there's bits and pieces that are missing or bits and pieces that don't make sense. But other than that, it's all in all a good freaking remake. It's definitely worth watching.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth getting.
Oh yeah, that's like the only live action so far I'm telling you to get at this moment. When it
Outside
comes
of The Lion King when it comes out.
Yeah, besides Lion King, yes, at this point. Don't get Dumbo. That's a big no-no.
Yeah, the Dumbo remake sucked. I could save you the trouble. Colin Farrell and 2 stupid kids save a flying elephant and return him to his mother. The end. There you
So
go.
if you want Dumbo, please just get the original. Just get the original.
Just get the original. So the Black Crows aren't even there. There are 4 albino mice that have no significance in the movie whatsoever.
Like the first of the movie and maybe the last of the movie. That was it. That's all they have significance.
Yep.
But
Other than that, yeah, it's stupid. I think the only good thing about that movie was what's-his-face played a good villain.
yeah, Michael Keaton.
Yeah, Michael Keaton. He played an excellent villain. And Danny DeVito had some funny lines in there.
Yeah.
Those 2 made a good movie out of it. But they can only do so much out of a bad movie to try to make it good. So there were some moments where you're just like, that's funny. Or, oh, I like his actions. But other than that, it was just like, this is boring.
Yeah, I pretty much almost fell asleep watching that movie.
Yeah.
Like I could not get into it.
No.
Not like Aladdin and
No,
Lion
but
King.
again,
I was involved.
like
in
Lion, but again, like even certain actions by Michael Keaton, you could literally, like some were unpredictable and you wouldn't expect for his character. But other than that, it's just like I said in the movie theater. Typical villain is typical.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's just like you're doing the same actions every Disney villain has done.
Right.
Like I can sense what you're going to do. Fucking 2 scenes later.
Yeah. So. Yeah, that was like that one was the start of the whole live action train basically for this year, and it just like flopped. And I was almost worried for Aladdin and The Lion King because I was like, oh great, this is how it's gonna start. It's just gonna keep going. But Aladdin picked it back up and was like, Yeah. So I was just like, oh, if you guys want to, A Friend Like Me from the live action Aladdin music video is on YouTube right now. If you guys want to watch it.
I have a better recommendation though, for those who are also interested.
Well, I'm just telling because if they want to watch that, kind of like the music video to that song, it is on YouTube right now. Like it just premiered or something not too long ago because I saw it popped up and I watched it again.
I have a better recommendation, but this is just me, and I will put the link for it in chat. But someone comprised both versions of Friend Like Me, the
well, and
the Robin Williams version and the Will Smith version side by side, as if they were doing a duet. And I highly recommend that one, more or less, if you were interested. There's the link for that duet version if you guys and gals are interested. I think it's best version.
Yeah, but if everyone wants to see it from the actual movie, from the
Yes,
live action
but
Aladdin, there is that music video for A Friend Like Me. It's on YouTube.
Yes.
The live action Aladdin.
The live action one is...
Because I was watching it. I've been watching it kind of off and on because I kind of like it. Because I like watching,
Yes,
know.
so that's those two links are the Friend Like Me duet. And this one is from the actual Friend Like Me music video off of the Disney Music Vivo.
Yeah.
So check those out if you guys or gals are interested.
They do have A Whole New World on there too, but maybe you might find that next to it. So I'm not going to worry about putting a link for that one. But there is a music video for The Whole New World from the live action Aladdin, not the animated.
Yeah.
But any questions you guys want to ask us while we're here? Because we got some time. So our next movie we're going to probably watch will probably be Maleficent in October.
Maleficent 2.
Yeah. So that might be our next one we might go see. If it's not Maleficent in October, we're probably more or less going to go see Frozen 2 in November.
Yes, I would rather see Frozen 2 than Maleficent 2, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I've never seen the first Maleficent, so I have no idea.
Well, I don't own that one because at first I didn't care for it at first, but
So did you ever watch it?
Oh, I did. I did watch it, and I ended up liking it, but I haven't really, either if I've seen it at things to grab it, to add to my collection. But, yeah.
So we'd have to actually sit down and watch it before we even watch Maleficent 2.
For you. I've seen the first one. Because it's been playing on, if I can find it on, I bet if I find Hulu or Netflix, we can watch it probably.
Probably.
Because I know it's been on TV a few times. So. And Dina says no, she's good. No questions. I don't know if anybody else has any questions.
I don't think so. All right. Well, I think that's it for When You Wish Upon a Podcast then.
Yep. Wait.
You came at closing, Chris.
Yeah.
Fail.
Yeah, because we have nothing else much to talk about. We talked a lot about what we did talk about or needed to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh, there was one nice little piece of nice news that I saw on my Disney thing.
What's that?
This lady spent her 101 birthday at Disney and had a 101 Dalmatian birthday.
That's cute.
She even got Dalmatian stuff. It was so adorable. I was like, oh, that's goals for me. Get to 101 so I can have a 101 Dalmatian birthday.
Pretty much. So, yep, that's it for When You Wish Upon a Podcast, guys. Tune in 2 weeks from now.
Might be a surprise one next week of really a
There's
podcast,
a possibility of a vlog next week. We're not sure. We'll let you know.
If we find a Disney store or something Disney related, we'll probably do a vlog.
And last but not least, since I've already made one prediction,
please make a Rescuers Down Under reboot. That's all I'm saying, Disney. Just either make a Rescuers or a Rescuers Down Under reboot. Just make it happen. Just make it happen. Make it good. Give me Jon Favreau. Give me the guy behind the Lion King to do a Rescuers remake. Just to make it happen. Okay. Thank you.
God, that whispering. I'm like, okay, this is just awkward.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want to go into Disney ASMR? Just
no.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat?
Okay,
What
you
do you
could
think?
just
My collection's complete.
ASMR.
What do you think I'm the girl? The girl who has everything.
So, but for a podcast 2 weeks from today, actually, because today's Friday.
Yes.
From today, we're going to watch the live stream for D23. I did add them on my YouTube so I can keep up with, like, you know, if they're doing videos, kind of like what they, like, I'm hoping to do it like what they do with E3, where we get to watch, you know, the presentation of whatever they're going to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be in 2 weeks, guys, and that's going to be a 2-day event. So on Friday, we're going to watch the Disney Plus. And on Saturday is the big one, which I'm excited for, is we're going to watch what movies are coming out here in the next couple of years.
Years.
Well, you're like, you just like interrupted me there.
Sorry, it took you forever to say years.
Because you did the What?
Nothing.
Why did you do that for?
Oh, because it was a big announcement. So I had to make it snazzy. Oh. Right. Yes, before we go. Yes, there it is. So, for those who didn't know, I recently bought something for Pink Lady about a couple weeks back, I think.
Wow. Yeah.
I-
We'll go with roughly.
I bought something for Pink Lady a couple weeks back. So, and we didn't have it prior, so say hello to the newest edition, Mufasa. Ha ha. So now we have Mufasa in the whole, we finally have a Lion King related something in the Disney Funko Pop
Or just.
or Disney collection, just in
Yeah.
general. So, I think that's it. I don't think we have anything else.
Nope, unless somebody else has something they want to tell us or ask us any questions.
Oh, right. Disney. There is one thing we forgot.
Okay.
I can't believe I have to do this, but there is one thing I honestly did forget. Should I do the Disney stocks?
Does
So-
anybody want to listen to Disney stocks?
I don't know. Do you guys want to hear the Disney stocks?
That's Pop Funko.
Yeah, do you guys really want to hear the Disney stocks?
If not, we don't have to. No, it's just that's how Pop Funko is with their characters. They have the big dark eyes. That's just how they are. That's how they're made.
Nah, I have no money to invest. Sing, damn it. Okay, I'll sing it. Today the market went down on Disney. It's down to 137. It's dropped down there by 56 points. I wonder why. Bob Iger.
Wow.
Its highest today was 141, but its potential low is 136. If you are a bear, you might not want to buy, but if you're a bull, buy now.
Wow. Hey, Z.
Dum 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 dum. Which share's dropping? I don't know why. It's probably because of Bob Iger. He's making money up his ass and he thinks he's cool. He's a liar.
Are you good now? Did you
No.
get off your chest?
Nope, not done yet.
Oh, good God.
So if you have a ton of cash, you should invest it now. Before it's too late, you should grab some money here and now. Okay. Stan? Who's Stan? Oh, Eminem. Never mind. Because my hair's blonde.
Alright, guys. I think we're done for this podcast. I don't think I have anything more to say unless somebody else has more to say, but I guess not.
Before it's too
Also,
late,
I think
grab
I'm
some
having
butt.
a thing. Okay. At a certain amount of like episodes, we're going to be on 20 the next time we do our podcast.
Yes.
Do we want to do a giveaway, or do we want to wait until about 50? Because I was thinking that.
I don't think 20 is a monumental
Okay.
thing.
So maybe about 50? Episode 50?
Episode 50, episode 100, maybe.
Well, I was even thinking too.
Yeah, see, even Nadine agrees. Episode 50, episode 100, because I don't think a 20 is a monumental thing just yet.
25 or 50, that's what she says.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I want to ask your guys' opinion because I was thinking about giveaway because I do have stuff to give away, guys.
Yeah, what are stuff that because we still got stuff that we need to deliver.
But like I said, we still got stuff to give away.
Okay.
Because I have stuff that I have a container full of stuff to give away. I can give away anything to anybody.
That container?
Yeah, this container.
That container is supposed to go towards. That's the container you've already had for people that we were supposed to give.
No, it wasn't.
What happened?
I don't know, but that wasn't that one. That one is the one I found. I decided to use after I emptied it when we moved in here, and it was stuff that I was going to give away that I don't want. That either I have two of or don't need.
No.
Yeah.
No.
The box was in a room.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I'm confused because I thought we had. Never mind. I'm still way too damn tired to give a shit, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say whatever, but about 25 or 50 guys will do a giveaway. We'll pick out one random person. So I don't know when it happens, but I'll put out what's going to be given away. I think it's gonna be just one thing giveaway for one episode. Sound good? Oh, you have a look on your face, so I'm just kind of like asking.
Oh,
your opinion.
I have a staring off into space look like I'm still super tired.
Well, I'm sorry.
Not your fault.
75 or 100.
Not your fault. But yep, that is it for When You Wish Upon a
Podcast.
I'm Dan.
I'm Pink Lady. I had a moment. I had one moment.
Okay, let's try that again. I'm Shadow.
I'm Pink Lady. You can tell how tired we are, guys. Yes.
Okay. And we'll
Yes, I did. I did forget who I was for a moment.
Yeah, you did. You blanked out.
Yeah.
You want to try? You want to try it one more time?
I think we're good.
Are you sure you want to? You sure you don't want to try it one more time without the laughter? Okay, you ready? Mark, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's about it, ladies and gentlemen, for When You Wish Upon a
Podcast.
I'm Shadow.
I'm Pink Lady.
And this is us signing off.
Bye.
Bye.